Ahoa, 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 ahoa. I love it. Disney is always surprising us. There's always something that's happening at Disney that we just didn't expect. Some things are easier to predict than others. For example, the Epcot monorail, bound to open at some point. Delighted to see it back. Always fantastic to see. But other things catch us by total surprise. For example, the end of Happily Ever After. After only 4 short years, that's right, started in 2017, Happily Ever After is ending. September 29th is the last day for Happily Ever After. It is an amazing show, and for many of us, this was actually the replacement for Wishes. Many of us did not believe that Wishes was going to be able to be replaced at all. We thought to ourselves, no, nothing can take the place of Wishes. I was one of them, telling you. I was excited, but still, I was thinking to myself, I love Wishes so much. And now I've fallen in love with Happily Ever After. I have 100%. And we think about the brand new Disney Enchantment, which is debuting for the 50th anniversary and hypothetically will be the fireworks show and nighttime spectacular from this point forward. There are many predictions about this decision. Has Disney been planning for Disney Enchantment to take over for Happily Ever After for years, or is this a more recent decision? I could talk about all the reasons back and forth, why not, the new projections and all of that. We also have to think about the costs. We have seen a significant change in Disney's policy towards financial decisions. They've been doing a lot of changes in order to change up the feel of the park. There's no question, no one can deny it. Does this play into that? Does this change to Enchantment, more than Happily Ever After, also mean a cost savings for Disney? I think it's very possible. I really do. More projections, less fireworks. That would mean less of an expense. I still think it's going to be an amazing show. I really think it's going to be fantastic. However, I also think that this will mark a change for Disney nighttime spectaculars. At least for now. Thinking about Harmonious, thinking about other shows all around Disney properties, they've been moving more towards screens and projections and other things they can do rather than the pyrotechnics, right? Because the cost of a show does add up over time. And Disney is, again, that financial policy has changed, and they're trying to modify these things to change up the costs and make things more cost efficient. Before we jump to conclusions and start saying one's better than another, let's not forget we haven't seen the shows yet, right? Let's save those discussions until we see Harmonious and Disney Enchantment. At that point, we'll be able to make other decisions. But for now, they're just ideas on paper. For all we know, there could be more fireworks in these shows than the other shows that Disney has showcased before. We'll find out. We will. We don't know for sure. These are just some of my early predictions as we learn about these changes at Disney. Another big change that we didn't really see coming, but we were all hoping it would be soon, and now it's here, the opening of the Polynesian Village Resort, those brand new Moana rooms, which we will see one day. I'm looking forward to that. But also Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. I am so glad this bar has reopened. I was thinking about opening day, and I'm like, you know what? Let's save it for a special occasion. We're gonna walk over there, see what the line is like, because opening day, it's always very, very intense with those lines. I feel like we'll have better luck today. Something else new at Disney. Check this out. The entrance to the Polynesian. It's open. You can see it's a pretty big change from what we had before. The roof up here has been completely modified, and this area where you pull up has changed quite a bit. Looks a lot more like what you see at Animal Kingdom Lodge or at Wilderness Lodge. You can see up above, they've got these really cool orbs in the air, kind of reminding us of being by the sea, and all these great fans as well to cool us off as we're pulling in for our magical adventure here at the Polynesian. The job's not quite done yet. They're close, super close. You can see more construction walls back there. There's more to do at the new monorail station here. But at some point, it's all going to be done. We're going to have a brand new feel to the Polynesian. Now, we've gotten a small taste of what Disney Enchantment is going to look like, especially at Hollywood Studios. Perfect example, Star Wars fireworks. You can see those projections on the sides and the other buildings all around as you watch the show. Disney Enchantment, it will be Not the same, but similar in terms of Main Street USA. Disney's getting ready for Disney Enchantment with the projectors located behind those windows all throughout Main Street USA. It's a show you're not going to want to see from all the way up by the castle. You're going to want to see it back here on Main Street USA so you can see all those sparkles on the buildings all around. Many friends have given me ideas about what can go up above as well, and with the projections here for Disney Enchantment. Maybe some sparkles, maybe some small, super small fireworks. I doubt it. Mostly just projections all along Main Street USA. In addition to all the fun things we're super excited about in the future and things that are changing all the time, Disney has been releasing slowly more and more of those park reservations. And we've seen examples of that as we walk through the parking lot, Transportation and Ticket Center, or as we just look on Main Street USA. As you walk around Main Street USA, you may say to yourself, this has got to be like 90% capacity, 100% capacity. It's not, believe it or not. This, to me at least, feels like maybe 65 or perhaps 70 or 75% capacity. So it's definitely increasing. There's no definitive number. There's no number we know for sure, but increases, no question. Having a queue for the confectionery is nothing new, but queues for balloons now. I'm noticing as you walk down Main Street USA, there is a queue to get a balloon. You know, you think about it and you say to yourself, Michael, it's almost counterintuitive, right? You have guests who are coming here, right? We've got the reservation system, and we've got the intense July crowd. So intense, in fact, that the boat transportation to the Grand Floridian Polynesian have to be split up. It's not just one boat that takes you to both resorts. Each resort has an individual boat. That's how intense the crowds are right now. So it makes you wonder, what does the future look like for all of these things, and especially, and I want to get back to it, the financial changes that we see at Disney. You know, I made a video the other day kind of touching on some of the financial pieces. You know, changes at resorts and some of these other things that have been happening. But in today's video, I want to kind of get into a little bit more detail because I know that questions are still kind of surrounding it. What is Disney doing? What's their strategy, right? We can talk about how we like this, we don't like that until the cows come home. But let's talk about their strategy. Why is Disney doing things they are currently doing? And what's the goal? Unbelievably beautiful sunset, by the way. Over the past several years, Disney has seen crowd levels continue to increase, not counting the time that they were closed. They are now seeing even more of that continue to flow in. More guests from all over are coming back and enjoying the magic. Whether they're staying at a Disney hotel or somewhere off property, love the electrical water pageant going there, or if they're, you know, getting 1 day worth of tickets or 10 days worth of tickets, guests are returning. We've seen that a lot. In recent days, we've had a first-hand look of what crowds really look like at Disney, especially without the fast passes. Lines for balloons, lines for the confectionery, and super long lines for those attractions. Yes, it's the summertime. Summertime always has those bigger crowds at Disney. There is no question. It's been like that year after year. But Disney continues to see more and more guests come to the park, and they continue to raise the prices. Right? They raise them, guests continue to pay them. I know it's, you know, just saying it's a business. You know, we've talked about that before. I kind of want to go a little deeper than that. They continue to raise the prices, guests continue to pay them, they continue to upgrade, from many standpoints anyway, the experiences. Take the Polynesian as an example. Recently got a total overhaul with Moana. We saw a little bit as we were walking in. We'll see even more in the coming weeks and months ahead. But think about all the other changes that Disney's planning for the 50th and beyond. The D23 Expo this year is going to celebrate the magic in ways that we cannot even imagine. From maybe it'll be new monorails, maybe just thinking of him, he's going by honking at us, to perhaps new resorts that we originally heard about. I'm thinking of Reflections and others. And maybe, I know this is early, new areas of parks. Should I just say parks? I should just say parks. New parks, new things that Disney wants to do. If guests are willing to pay the increases for the tickets, the food, the park, everything, if they are willing to pay for it, Disney's going to continue to upgrade just as quickly. So they're going to increase prices, but also upgrade the different things, at least that's the equation I have in my head, to make it as magical as possible. I know for many, this means that Disney trips may have to be a little shorter than before and maybe not as frequent as before. I know, thinking of my family, we would come about once a year when I was younger, and I'm trying to think, you know, as if it was now, maybe it wouldn't be that frequent, right? So things change over time. My thought is that this has happened before. We've seen this kind of back and forth before. You may recall back in the or late 90s. They had the free dining plan. Do you remember the free dining plan? And the different discounts you could get on the resorts, and the Disney Quest included, and all these different discounts and special offers that they were offering to encourage families to come to Walt Disney World and experience a magical vacation here. That was during a time when not as many at least, people were traveling. Think about all the things that had happened recently in the world, right? There were a lot of changes right then. And then once more crowds started to show up, 10, 15, 20 years later, Disney changes the policy quite a bit, making this kind of ebb and flow of the magic over many years. The bridge is being put back together now, but we're able to experience the electrical water pageant from right here. It's hard to even believe that it's coming to an end. That means that every single time that we were able to see Happily Ever After, we're going to see it, even if it's from the dock or the beach at the Polynesian. Oh my gosh, it's magical. It is. Enchantment will be magical too, it will, but I don't know, I feel connected to the show now. I really do. The music, it's gotta be the music combined with the amazing fireworks that makes this show so incredible. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna be sad when it's gone, but I'm looking forward to the enchantment coming soon. I'm so glad it's open again. Trader Sam's, get in there. How you doing? How are you? It feels amazing that it's reopened again. You can see the theme throughout has not changed. You're under the sea. It's an amazing feel inside. We've got a very similar menu to what we've had before. Gotta try something new that I've never tried before to celebrate the reopening of this amazing lounge. You can see this bar features all sorts of collectibles that you sometimes can, sometimes can't find on the menu. Sometimes they have some super special mugs. I'm thinking about that hippopotamus tie. It's a little intense for my taste, but looking forward, maybe I'll try that one. You can see up above, they've got some flags and some very special light fixtures. You can see the charter service right there, the poster. I love that. You can see there's tables all throughout where you can sit back, relax, and enjoy a drink. Oh my gosh, it's zombie time. Oh my gosh. Look at that. They've got the zombie, and the server's got a zombie eye. She's serving a zombie. Oh, that's scary. That's spooky. Zombie. Today we are trying for the very first time ever Trader Sam's. I had to try something. I had to. The hippopotami tie, which is rum and dark rum and all sorts of nectar and fresh lime and souvenir mug in addition, which says Trader Sam's Grog Grotto on the back. I could not say no to this drink. Let's try it together. For me, it's a strong drink, but I like it. It's celebrating in the magic of Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. You can really taste the rum and a little bit of the. Is there like a coconut and there's a lime and an orange flavor in there as well, which is really good. Just very, very alcoholic for someone who doesn't really drink much. It's the Nautilus. We're diving. Always love the special effects with those drinks. It's motivation to get the drink because then you see the special effects. Sometimes they even, they're spraying people. They're spraying people and they have a penguin. That's so cool. This one's the Hoye here. Look at that. You actually spritz some, I think, cinnamon on it to make like many flames going on. They're lighting it on fire behind me. That's pretty cool. Here it is, the sushi roll from Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. I do not think I've had this before. It goes perfectly with that hippopotami tie. I hope. Hippos on the loose, you can hear. With these hippopotami ties, very popular. Sushi's okay, not my all-time favorite. Goes well here. I feel like small improvements to that one would be great. Flatbread would be my recommendation if you're looking for food here. And last call, I believe, is at 10 o'clock, so we're right on time. The best part of Trader Sam's Tiki Bar, the special enhancements that the bartenders and servers make for all of us when a special drink is ordered, like the ahoa. I love it. I got sprayed with water. One of the great things about Trader Sam's Grog Grotto is these very special souvenir mugs. You get it when you get a certain drink and you include it with the souvenir mug. All you have to do is grab the receipt after you're done and take it to the front and they'll be able to get you that mug pre-packaged in a box. Love it. Packaged up and ready to go. I love that as we leave Trader Sam's. Such an amazing lounge. If you have the opportunity, be sure to check it out here at the Polynesian. Next time we want a mug like this, I'm probably going to ask for a soda in the mug. I just prefer it. It's personal preference, nothing more than that. I feel like, it's, taste is okay, but I mean, everything being equal, I'd rather have a soda, the flavor of the soda. That's just me. That's so many changes happening at Disney so fast. Things to look forward to in the future as well. Thanks so much for sharing in the magic with me today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. If you love Trader Sam's, let me know in the comments below what your favorite drink is. Otherwise, never been before, take a look at the menu. Let me know what you want to try. Until next time, have a magical day.